Today I wanted to do a review of EKG strip reading for those that have maybe forgotten how to measure for your EKG rhythm strips, that don't do it all the time. This is to help prepare you for your EKG competency that you'll get later on this year then. So for those of you that would like to review ahead of time, that's what this is for today. So again, I want to start at the beginning and just remind you that we're looking at a 6-second strip. And we know it's a 6-second strip because we have the dots at the top of the strip, and between each dot is 3 seconds. And to make sure you have 6-second rhythm strip, then you make sure that you have 3 of your dots or dashes at the top of your strip. Now, of course, you can always look at a longer strip, which a lot of times we want to do to see the beginning and end of an arrhythmia, but be sure that you at least have 6 seconds when you go to interpret it. Remember that each box is 0.20 seconds, and that when you're measuring time across the rhythm strip, and then when you're measuring up and down or vertically on it, that one box is 0.5 millivolts. So the first thing you want to do when you look at your rhythm strip is, of course, we'll talk about whether or not it's regular or irregular later, but the first thing we're measuring on the actual complex is the PR interval. We're looking to see, is there a P wave in front of every QRS? That should be the first positive upright piece that you see. We're looking then for the QRS complex. So when we measure that PR interval, it goes from the isoelectric line right before, right as the P wave leaves the isoelectric line, and then it goes to right to be for the QRS complex, right to the Q wave of the QRS complex. So we're putting our calibers one end at the beginning of the P wave and one at the end of the P wave. And then we're going to count the number of boxes in between our calibers, remembering that each box equals 0.04 seconds. And since we have 4 boxes, that equals out to be 0.16 seconds. And then I hope that we all remember that a normal PR interval is 0.12 seconds up to 2.0 seconds, and that's considered normal. So that's the first thing that we're going to measure, is that PR interval.